Hi everybody, we're back.
Hi.
I'm Kyle, and I'm here with Allison and Ian and Jamie.
Sorry.
That's your reward for us hitting 200,000 subscribers.
Oh,
we got
no.
Jamie. Last week's videos were, well, like a month ago, whenever these came out.
Week.
The last videos were D&D shopping.
4 weeks ago.
Last week is a jargon term. It's technical. It means last time this was relevant.
Right. The last videos were D&D shopping and Civ 6 Independence Day, and also we hit 200,000 subscribers, so we picked out a selection of comments from past videos that new people have commented on.
Woohoo!
Right. This is our welcome to the community comments too.
Yeah, it's much less extensive than the last one because we're all still kind of in the middle of doing things and didn't have time to put together like a full week-long celebration. But we're going to do something special for 250. Starting with the D&D video, Pretentious Elizabeth says, well, I can now say I've seen Ian in drag. I expect a few unexpected things when I wake up every morning, but that wasn't one of them.
Hey, me neither.
The disappointing news is that Ian looked much better in that wig than I ever have.
I don't find that disappointing. I was supposed to be a DM who is bad at doing girl accents.
Right.
Which, incidentally, I don't do it that way in my games. I do it better. A little bit.
Well, it depends. Depends on how many voices he's already used up.
It felt, actually, so I'm sure we'll get to this rest of it. It felt terrible, just like every part.
Orcish and woman.
Yeah.
Alex Seeley says, I stopped making tea to watch this. I'm English. This isn't normal. Actually, yeah. After going to England, every person we stayed at just had tea.
Yeah, there's like
it wasn't even. It's not like a stereotype. It's
my understanding is it's like a constant state of brewing tea, with like occasionally just punctuated to pour some.
Well, that's why they offer it to everybody who comes in. They got to get rid of it. There's just too much of it.
But they don't.
They're like, you knock on the door and they're like, I have tea, please take it. Oh my God, what was that?
Seriously, what did we stay like 8 Airbnbs and then Squire's place and just tea constantly, free tea everywhere. Except they don't do it with a lot of sugar like we did it.
Right.
They would just stare at us.
They do flavors instead.
Yeah, they just have nice fancy tea so that you can taste the beautiful tea. And Kyle and I were like, do you have 4 tablespoons of sugar?
Can I just have an ear of corn to just like process, and I'll take care of it. From A.G. Ferupsu, that kind of DM is what causes murder hobos to happen out of decent players. So like I said, I don't do that. But I definitely know that it's a problem that some people have.
Isn't the whole thing that like we don't usually agree with the videos that we make?
Right, no,
Like,
yeah,
for the most part.
It's usually we're making fun of us because we're being the people we aren't. That's called acting.
We've gotten, so the reason we hit 200,000 is because YouTube, for some reason, algorithmically started pushing Patient Gamer again.
Oh, really?
It really annoys me. It's not a bad video. It's just
not a bad video.
It's not encapsulating our style very well. There's so many comments arguing with us all the time. And we don't actually hold almost any of those opinions.
No, I actually hold
some of them a little bit maybe, but
I'm distinctly almost the opposite of every one of those opinions.
We were just specifically like what are the most prevalent video game opinions on Reddit, regardless of how correct they are, and then just stuck all of those in the video.
You're supposed to laugh and disagree.
The thing I hate about that video is that Kyle reversed my face on the thumbnail, and it looks like my face has a weird dent in it or something. Because when you reverse pictures, it just changes them for no reason.
Ooh. Your inaugural comment.
Watching Kyle's character, I couldn't help but
Jamie,
think of
you've already done it wrong. You have to read the name.
Joseph Taylor Bass.
Thank you.
Bass.
How you say it is correct. Doesn't matter.
Watching Kyle's character, I couldn't help but think of the intelligent political peasant in the mud from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Are you in there?
Yeah, I'm one of the two people. Me and Rachel are the ones.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm not at all.
Right.
Me neither.
No, actually, he makes a surprise appearance as the Mud. But we don't get Monty Python parallels all that often.
We do occasionally. We do kind of get them pretty often.
I mean, in the sense that I think anything on the internet gets compared to Monty Python at a certain steady rate. And I don't feel like ours is that much higher than normal.
Monty Python is
British.
British?
Yeah.
Is there any tea jokes in Monty Python?
There has to be.
That's kind of
Or
weird.
I won't watch
right?
it.
That's kind of weird.
How did the Monty Python Holy Grail not end up with just drinking tea out of the Grail? Hire me.
A little Sue says, I like how he's obviously reading out of his hand.
Yeah. Did he actually even have it written on his hand?
No, that was just a Caesar thing.
That's acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
You got tricked.
He actually...
it was fake.
I was so happy that Caesar was available for that video.
Right, he was just winging a bunch of different variations on all those lines. He's like, should I keep saying it in mini or should I get it right but use it in the wrong... He had it... there's an entirely the same video but with different takes that has different jokes.
He's similar to Matlock in that way, actually.
Kind of, yeah. You just kind of let him go.
Secret759. Glad to see the We Want Whales character making a return. Honestly, one of my fave parts of Door Monster is how you folks will bring back good characters from other sketches instead of starting from scratch every time.
Yeah, that's
Is it lazy or intentional?
I was gonna have a whole Allison, you just
Cut me out, Ian.
no, it's gone now. At the cleverest, it's a great solution that's it fixes all our problems, and sometimes it's we have this costume.
Right, yeah. It's very strategic laziness. It actually takes a lot of work to get to that level of
Right, no, we've built it
like lazy planning.
Reduce, reuse.
Right, but also it's a limited resource. We can't mine it too much,
And then it makes it look like we had everything planned out from the beginning.
which we don't.
Which we didn't.
Like that sentence.
The rest of the comments are in honor of hitting 200,000 subscribers, and all come from our newly in progress revamped website that I've been working on.
Check it out, Kyle's done way too much work on it.
We have comments on the website
Actually,
now
that just applies to literally everything about Door Monster.
Now it's completely independent. It's not just embedded YouTube videos anymore. We have them all hosted. They will stay up no matter what else happens. We've got our own comments, our own view counts, like it's its own independent system, and I'm still working just kind of whenever, just kind of like in evenings when I don't have anything else to do, I go in and just adjust another page here or there. So it's slowly being built up and can kind of stand alone on its own. I'm hoping to add like its own subscriber feature also, so that you get email notifications when we post new videos in case YouTube doesn't want to tell you.
You may notice that Kyle's description of in the evenings when I don't have anything else to do, most people would say not work is what they do, or have fun, or pursue hobbies, or man, I cannot wait to cut and paste some more Vimeo links. He said that to me.
Anyway, all of these comments are from the new website, so if you would, if you'd like, check out the new site, or just leave your comments where they might be seen a little bit more prevalently. You can go head over to doormonster.tv and leave your comments there, and we'll probably be including those from now on.
He has been sleeping though. Anything left
Yes.
on his face is just his face.
Yes, the eye bags are actually just genetic.
Genetic future memory of how you never will get enough sleep, right? This is likely to be the most violence-causing comment in all of history for two different reasons. This is good. From clever username 123, I will sacrifice my firstborn child to have this in community comments. I presume you've already received the sacrifice, or else you wouldn't have agreed.
I haven't, but I've accepted the deal, so now it's too late.
Kyle, what's your opinion on Pepsi?
What? What? Kyle, what is your opinion on Pepsi?
I think it's okay.
So he has the opinion on Pepsi. Then,
I'm actually
right?
not all that into soda. Occasionally, I will have a ginger ale or a root beer.
Those aren't sodas.
And
Those are hard waters.
only when I forget that I don't actually like soda.
I was hoping for more violence.
I'm gonna murder.
I'm pro Pepsi.
You're gonna be sick.
Well,
What?
How to make comedy sketches. The gunshot gag in all its
Also the
glory.
person's
Thank
name.
you, Owen Williams.
Is that our first gunshot gag? No.
Yeah, well, it was
Because we
the
were
first
making
one-
fun of- 'cause
it was
no.
us calling it out.
Right, that was our first time we got meta with it.
It was us ruining the gunshot
Right.
gag for ourselves forever.
Because the first one has to be zucchini and rhubarb.
Actually, I think it's Rodriguez. I think Rodriguez invented the gunshot
Actually,
gag.
also, there's a gunshot gag in Gary the Misanthrope too. Interestingly enough, just remembering this was my first appearance on the video, but you may have shown up in it
Oh,
first.
you were there.
You were he's the guy.
We were in like the same shot.
No, yeah, he was.
Well, I was
taking
taking
a picture of him.
Yeah.
Right, but
Misanthrope.
my face doesn't show up, I think, until later in the video.
The next shot.
Yeah.
then your
Right,
face
so
comes
Jamie's
right.
face actually predates mine in Door Monster.
From TF2 Med School, Corrupted Muse says,
Hi, Corrupted Muse.
"Hi, Ethan is such a good fit for the role soldier. It works so well."
He is though, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's like, Ethan's great for a lot of things. You kind of just go, yeah, but Soldier wasn't one I particularly thought of.
Yeah,
No,
that
it
was
just-
like
Hat goes
that was
on
like
and he
above
just-
and beyond.
In my head, it's actually the soldier's voice coming out also when he
Yeah,
talks. It's pretty close.
I
Yeah.
prefer to think of it that way. And if it's not, we should change TF2.
Sims, always check hallways.
Hey,
Allison Thompson says, was this the first video with Rachel in it?
that's the first video with Rachel in it.
Wasn't it?
Wasn't she in community comments first?
Oh, that's on video though.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
And
there's
there's
one with
one-
JP and me, one with JP and you, and one with you and Rachel.
Right, so yeah, that was
We
her first.
filmed all of those in the same day. Actually, when we first started, we got together. That like I filmed and edited Minecraft myself over the course of the first week, right
Right.
after Door Monster came out, and then that following weekend, you guys came over and we just shot
We
three. Sims
batch
videos in
produced
one
three, and
go.
that's the only time we've ever done that.
Yeah.
From D&D Free Speech. Salfer says, hi Salfer, this sketch is probably my fave out of all the D&D sketches, but that javelin is not lined up properly and I can't stop staring at it. See, because it has the special weapon property, bend. It's how it sticks in and then it bends so you can't get it out.
I'm actually really surprised that no one's commented
No,
on that.
actually,
until
yeah,
this point.
it's
it's so off. It does not line up at all.
It's actually, it is less convincing than the tuck under the armpit method.
We tried to keep the camera at an angle where you can't really tell, but there's a couple shots where he turns, and it very obviously goes like this, like into him, and then apparently down, and then out.
It's like the straw in the cup of water.
It just refracts his Matlock.
He's just a tall drink of water.
Oh no.
This is Kerbal Space Program Rescue Mission. Do you
Yeah,
guys
also
still
Shaffer.
keep in touch with the actors of the guards themselves?
I don't know any of them. Like, I just totally lost track of Scott, and I think...
That was left on Kerbal Space Program? We almost got to go see Shadow of Wales play live the other week,
Yeah.
but just missed them by like
Just
a
missed
few
them.
minutes. I've never met them. I've talked to them over email. They let like we've used their entire album in our movie. Never met them once. They're from Austin. She met them before she met us, just coincidentally.
I don't know anybody from the guards themselves because you guys don't keep in contact with them, like other than Kevin.
We don't really. So
Well, you just got back in touch with LinkedIn, right?
I just messaged Thomas. One of our upcoming The Guards Themselves sketches is a Lincoln one, and Thomas said that he would be interested in doing it, so we're going to try to produce that pretty soon. It's on the release list for later this year. From What? Quipori says, this is the video that made me a proper Door Monster fan. Also, who's Matlock?
My favorite is that comment is on everything involving Matlock from Matlock. What's a Matlock?
He plays Enrico Dandolo in all of our Civ leader videos. He also stars in the Ghost Finders video.
He's the bard in Free Speech.
He's the bard in Free Speech.
And he is the most underutilized actor ever in Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah. Which contains, actually go back and watch that video, everybody's in it more. The extras are Rachel, Allison, Caesar.
Yeah, you're right.
and Matlock.
We made that none of those people were in videos.
No.
Oh yeah.
In fact, there was no indication at all that you would ever be in videos.
Right, you know,
again.
actually, it's kind of funny. We mentioned over and over again that this is your first appearance because it predates your actual. But it's also Rachel showing up before she was a crew member.
Yeah.
The Mickey Mouse Club of Door Monsters.
Exactly.
This is my favorite comment on the Toast Launcher video.
I love Toast
All
Launcher.
videos.
This is one that turned into me that you're a great actor, by the way.
Oh.
Took
All
a
right.
while.
Michael says, just think, this guy managed to convince 3.4 thousand people to give him $155,000 to make more quality content like this.
Actually, I think Toast Launcher is a pretty great indication of everywhere we would go. Like it's like middle school version of where we are now in college.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I still remember doing that one, like just how much I didn't know what I was doing the entire time. I was
Turned out
there.
great.
We only had 3,500 people donate to the Kickstarter.
Yeah, 3.4 thousand about. Yeah.
First off, that's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
But for the amount of money, it's amazing.
$155,000 from 3,000
Oh yeah,
people?
no, for sure.
The average donation ended up being like, oh, well, you can do the math there, but it was something like $44 or something last time I checked, which wasn't quite at the end, which is
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
more than I've ever given to a Kickstarter, so I need to go pay something forward.
If you would still like to donate to Skyvault, if you missed your chance during the whole Kickstarter campaign, you still can.
Don't worry, you can still give us money.
If you
Yay.
go,
It's fine.
If you go visit doormonster.tv, there's a link right on the front page now, and you can donate through PayPal, and all of the rewards up to the 250 mark are still available. We also would like to put together like a highlight reel of all the streams from last month. Now that I'm crawling back out of my.
You can see
my,
that he's
hole.
cutting and pasting links for fun. He needs something to work on. The problem is that if we go and look for the highlights, it will take another month.
Right.
So-
But if you remember anything from it that you like, if you want to go check and find the time code for it and just email it to us, or even just leave it in the comments of this video,
Right.
we'd like to collect them and then like cut out all the best moments from the streams and edit it together in one video and publish it here on the main page so people can watch it.
For people who don't have a month.
That'll be so funny.
I think it'll be good. There's a lot of great things. There's multiple things from mine and Joey's horror stream that I want to put in there. There was some Gary's mod and Gang Beasts stuff that was really funny.
Human fall flat was the funniest thing.
I'm sure us eating the cake would be great.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we probably managed to snag at least one or two moments from the Starfinder stream.
If you'd like to watch the streams in full, they're all available on our on the YouTube channel. They're uploaded in their entirety on a
Now,
playlist.
are they on this one or in Ding Dong Dish?
They're on the main channel. I have
Okay.
a playlist where you can go access all of them, and I have been downloading them also, so I'm probably going to publish those on the website as well. Thanks for joining in. We'll see you next time on Community Comments. Bye.
Sorry.